Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are having a good day. I'm about to be interrupted by a rooster. It's fun out here letting all the roosters and our turkeys and them are always gobbling and squawking, so sometimes they might be cutting me off and I get distracted. But anyway, I'm bringing you guys this story here. I wanted to fill you in on some of the stuff that I didn't get a chance to tell you through the month of August. We took a break. We're back. And I just want to catch you up on some of the stuff that happened while the cameras were off. So me and Aiden recently went on a little mini vacation. And if you want to see some clips from that, the last video we posted yesterday, at the very end of that video, I posted some clips of us on vacation. It was an absolute blast. But right before that trip, I was getting everything taken care of, getting all the animals taken care of. Right before our trip, as you can imagine, when you go on a trip like that, you got to find someone. When you have a homestead, you got to find someone to come take care of your animals and stuff. Well, I was fortunate enough to my buddy Logan. Thank you, Logan, for he came by and took care of the animals while we were gone. Well, while I was the day before we took off for our trip, I got up that morning and I went out and I started getting all the animals fed and stuff, and got everybody taken care of, went to work, come home, and I came and checked on all the animals when I got home, and the first thing I noticed was I didn't see my steer. My steer was gone, and this is pretty alarming to me because it's the day before I'm going on a trip and I'm missing the biggest animal I own. I mean, it was bad. It was bad. So I freaked out. I was pretty positive somebody like pulled up, backed the trailer up, and loaded him up and stole him. That's what was my first initial reaction, or my first thought was somebody stole my steer. I mean, it wouldn't take much. Pull in my yard, back up to the gate, throw some feed in there, and he's gone. So I'm freaking out, you know, and I'm investigating. I'm at the fence. I'm checking out the I think I left the water on. Sorry about that. I got immediately distracted. I remembered that this morning when I was watering all the animals, I never turned off the hose. And sure enough, I was right. I didn't turn off the hose, so I just went over there and my well was blood dry. I had to restart my well. Thankfully, it has an emergency shut off in case you leave the water on too long. It shuts itself off so it doesn't burn up the pump. That is not good. So that's good though. Now got that taken care of. Pig pen's probably flooded, which that's fine. Pigs are probably loving that. So back to what I was telling you about the steer. So I get home from work, I check out all the animals, I notice the steer's gone. I'm freaking out. I figure someone stole my steer, and man, this is terrible. Well, so I did what anyone would do. I start making phone calls. I call the neighbor. I call my immediate neighbor. I call my landlord because he owns all the property around here. The neighbor said he hadn't noticed any cows out on the road, and he'd keep an eye out though. And then I got a hold of my landlord because he's a farmer. He's got all the land around me. And I thought if anyone had seen a cow out or heard about a cow out, it'd be him. You know, somebody saw a cow out, they'd probably contact him thinking it's one of his cows. And I got a hold of him. He goes, no, nobody's contacted me or called me about anything. And he goes, you sure somebody stole it? I said, no, I'm not sure about that. I said, I just don't know what else to think. So yeah, the sheriff, he was surprised. He said, you know, usually I have someone call me every day. I got calls coming in about cattle being out. I ain't heard nothing. I said, all right. I said, well, let me know. I gave him all my contact information and my address and everything. I said, if you hear about a cow getting out, number 33, that's my cow. I don't know what else to do. And he said, all right, we'll let you know if we hear something. So my landlord called me back and he said, you know, he might have gotten out of the fence and got out in our pasture, and in which case he's going to be out there with all them other cows or something running around grazing, which I don't blame him at all. I don't blame the steer at all for wanting some good grass. So I went inside the pen. I started looking around and I found an open spot in the fence, and I was relieved and I was not relieved, you know, because I still can't find the steer, and I'm supposed to be leaving the state in the morning. So this is not good. I'm like, what do I do? So I contacted my landlord and I let him know. I said, man, it looks like I found a weak spot in the fence where he got out. And it looks like, you know, he's probably out in your pasture with another cow is actually what it is. And he goes, all right. He goes, well, you're more than welcome to drive out there in the pasture and look around and stuff. And he's like, I wouldn't really worry about it too much. He'll be fine out there. And because I told him, I said, I'm gonna go out there and look as much as I can. I said, what stinks is I'm about to go on vacation and I don't know what to do. He goes, the coolest landlord ever. He goes, well, go on vacation and your cow will be fine. He'll be out there in the pasture. He'll be fine. He'll be here when you get back. I was like, okay. So my hopes were that we'd find him. So we start looking through the field, and it's a big field with a lot of cattle, with, you know, hip-high grass driving out there in the Jeep. I was thinking for sure I'm gonna drive this Jeep off into a big ditch or something. Very fortunate that was not the case. We ended up giving up. Me and Aiden went out there and looked for a good long while. We looked through all the cow. We couldn't find him anywhere. We couldn't find that steer nowhere. And the next morning, right before we're about to take off and go on vacation, I get up to feed all the animals and I hear something. I was like, uh-oh. So I went and looked in the backyard, and sure enough, 33 was over there in the backyard ready for his breakfast. So I went back to the fence that was messed up, and I opened up the fence more, and I got a dill of feed, a bucket of feed, and I shook it. He followed me around the whole property line all the way back into his pen where I fed him, and I was able to fix the fence, lock him up, and he has been doing great ever since. And so we're so thankful and grateful. I mean, how lucky was that? Literally like an hour before we were about to leave the state, old 33 shows back up to be home. I mean, I couldn't tell you guys how happy I was. I was a relief. I knew I was not gonna have a very good time on vacation worrying about 33 being out and missing the whole time. So that really bothered me. You know, I was like, this is gonna put a damper. Yeah, it's a race truck. I was like, this is gonna put a damper on our vacation. But man, we were so lucky that he showed up for breakfast the next morning and got him locked up. And then thank you again, Logan, for going over here and taking care of all the animals while we were on vacation. We had an absolute blast and needed the time off and the time away. So that was really special for us to get away. And all these people driving around, checking out my cow. I'm telling you right now, I was for sure somebody came in and stole my steer. I was worried about it, but luckily that's not the case. I do have another thing or two I want to show you guys. Let's walk over here to the Natural Grandma chicken tractor we got. I'm going to show you guys our turkeys. I've got 3 turkeys and 3 baby chickens in this pen, and it's been an absolute lifesaver. I don't know if you guys remember, but not long ago, me and my brother Dutch built a chicken brooder in my barn, and we was able to house all of our meat chickens and stuff, and they grew up big enough until we put them out in the Natural Grandma chicken tractor. And then I had a bunch of turkeys in there and stuff, and a predator got in, like a raccoon, and it killed like 11 turkeys, and some of them were getting big. I'll show you what I'm talking about, because the turkeys I got now, they're a month, 2 months old, and they're really starting to get big, and they're really looking cool. So I can't wait to show you guys right now the turkeys, them getting bigger, and the Natural Grandma chicken tractor. I want to say thank you very much to Natural Grandma. If you guys are in the market for a chicken tractor, meat chicken tractor, or just to have one to put some laying hens in, they've got all kinds of options. I'll leave a link down below. Go check out naturalgrandma.com. They've got all kinds of cool stuff for your homestead. And they also got a YouTube channel called Natural Grandma. So go check them out on YouTube as well. We're very grateful to be partnered with them because as you're about to see, the turkeys I got, they're not getting attacked by predators. So that's a huge deal for us, is that they're not being, I'm not losing all my hard work, my turkeys. But let's go over there and look at them. I think you guys are gonna love them. Look at these guys. These are 3 turkeys. And man, I'm telling you what, we had about 3 or 4 of them this size when the predator got in there, and we lost them. But look at this, we got 3 little chicks in here running around doing their thing, and we got 3 baby turkeys. Well, not so much babies anymore, are they? They're getting pretty big. I think they're all female. I can't tell, you know, I don't know. I'm waiting for a big old crawl or something to show up on. Do the males, is it pretty obvious pretty early to tell if it's a male turkey or a female turkey. Leave some comments down below if you know. But check that out. This is our turkeys. I need to move it. This is a mobile coop, and I have not moved it in a little while, but I need to give them some fresh grass. That's the beauty of the Natural Grandma. That's the beauty of the Natural Grandma chicken tractor, is you can move it around. But I just haven't, which is fine. They're fine. But as you can see, naturalgrandma.com. I need to come out here and hit this with the power wash or something. This thing was brand new, spanking new looking. I ain't weeded around it or nothing. Like I said, I need to do some weed eating. But this chicken tractor is awesome. And he told me, you take this down to the car wash and spray that off, it'll look brand spanking new, and I believe him. But as you can see, if you've never seen a Natural Grandma chicken tractor, they're on wheels. There's a handle on the front. You could pull this thing around, easy access door. And these have all been in here for a month or two, and I haven't had any problems with predators since they've been in here. So a big shout out to Natural Grandma for the chicken tractor. Go check them out if you're in the market for one. It's been literally a lifesaver for our turkey, our poultry. So what do you think about our turkeys? We got 3 of them in here. Go, 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 go! I hear Mr. Gibbs over there in the other pen. That's funny. Hey, buddy. As you can see, 33's eating up some fresh hay. You want some food too, buddy? Hey, buddy. He's growing slow, but he's looking good, if you ask me. He's a slow grower. He's a bottle calf. And my Aunt Zena said the bottle calves grow slower. We banded him. I'm giving him fresh hay, and I'm feeding him like 14% pellets. I need to get some more alfalfa pellets and stuff, but we're just glad you're home, buddy. We was worried about you. So there's the update on number 33 and the turkeys. He's looking good though. I just wish I could give him a lot more fresh grass. As you can see, he's mowed this down. He's mowed this down to nothing. But what had happened was he got out over there and he took off in the fields. I don't blame him. So we're keeping fresh hay in here. Fresh hay and grain. He should be fine. He's just growing kind of slow, but that's okay. We ain't got nothing but time, huh, 33? Leave some comments down below. What do you think about old 33? Well, everybody, that is it for today's video. I wanted to give you an update on 33 and what happened when I thought he got out. I thought someone stole him, but he had gotten out of the fence, and we were very fortunate that he made it back the next morning. Very grateful, very thankful for that. Leave some comments down below. Have you ever lost the biggest animal on your farm before? And did you get him back? Luckily, 33 came back to us. And big shout out to Natural Grandma for the Natural Grandma chicken tractor. Go check them out at naturalgrandma.com. And go check out their YouTube channel, Natural Grandma, on YouTube. So check them out. Guys, I love you guys. I hope you have a fantastic weekend, Labor Day weekend. Be safe. We're going to do the same. Me and Aiden's going to go out on the boat and stuff. And we're going to go over to my brother's tomorrow morning. I don't know what day it is. We're going to go over to my brother's this weekend early in the morning. We're going to help him with some insulation. And if you've never been over to Keeping It Dutch, go over there and check out Keeping It Dutch. He's got an awesome homestead he's building there with his family. And I'm just absolutely so proud of my brother and his family for all the hard work they're doing and the progress they're making. So go over there and show them some love at Keeping It Dutch if you've never been over there. Check out this new stove he's got going on. This thing is awesome. It's also got like a pizza oven and everything built into his stove. You'll have to see it to believe it. So just go check him out. Dutch over at Keeping It Dutch. Awesome guy, great family. Nothing but nice things to say about him. So thank you guys so much for taking the time to stop and hang out and spend some time with us. I truly appreciate you guys for joining us on our adventures and listening to our stories. I love you guys. If you're not already subscribed, please subscribe. Hit that notification bell so that way you know every time we upload a video. And we leave some comments. I love reading your comments. Leave some comments. I love reading your comments. I don't always reply to all of them, but I do love to read them. So I love you guys. I hope you have a fantastic day and enjoy your Labor Day weekend. And yeah, you guys have a good day. Oh wait, I can't end the video without saying catch you on the next video.